Costello, particularly in the VIP seat, so he brought an expensive fan base out to Twin River tonight.
Well, the Max Training Center, they know how to take care of their guys. They always come out and great support for their fighters. Nice to see Big Dan in there taking a break from the UFC, coming down and joining us at CES.
All right, round number 1 in this welterweight bout. Zach Costello, Leon Davis.
Nice straight right hand. And it looks like Davis is starting to dig under.
Costello landing that short right, as you mentioned, made Davis a little uncomfortable, caught him backpedaling a bit.
We see Davis has both his feet in. He was looking for a butterfly sweep. Costello's defending it well. Looks like he's trying to lock up that guillotine, but Davis did a nice job of jumping over the side control. Costello's digging that knee inside now, just trying to recover that guard. He needs to try to switch his hips. He has good control over his head, but you don't want to give up that side position. And Davis is working those short elbows right now, cross-facing, just trying to step over, and he did it very well to mount.
Trying to gain the upper hand early in round 1.
Costello did a great job of reversing that and going underneath the north-south. Zach did a great job of getting back up. Costello, a great hip toss by Davis there.
Unfazed by the knee from Costello. Like you said, great hip toss, good composure by Leon Davis.
Back to mount, partial hold in that mount. Now he takes his back with the hooks in, Davis does. He's going to try to flatten him out in some ground and pound here. Costello is probably want to turn himself over, try to get on his back. Davis is doing a good job of preventing that. If you can see where Costello's not on his belly, he's on a hip. And Davis's legs actually preventing him from getting flat right now. It's a really good opportunity to lay down some hands.
It really leaves the side of Costello's body open.
It does, and that's because his foot's preventing his hip from coming down underneath him. Now he's got his back, and Costello's hips are trying to get flat. He's going to defend this choke to the best of his ability here. He's got his chin tucked. He looks like he might be all right for the guillotine. Excuse me, the rear naked. Now Davis is doing a good job, a little bit of hand and head control.
We'll see if Davis can lock in something here.
There's still plenty of time, 3 minutes left in the round.
No need to rush, 3 minutes to go in this opening round of this welterweight bout.
Costello's doing a good job bridging. He wants to have a 2-on-1. He wants 2 of his hands on one of Davis's to prevent the choke from coming in and do the best he can to work himself in a reverse this position.
So far, so good defending that opportunity that Davis is looking for.
Davis is controlling his hands pretty well. Now he's trying to dig that hand under again. Right now, though, Costello really wants to concentrate on putting two hands on one of Davis's, so this doesn't happen, so he doesn't get that arm underneath. And he's fighting off that rear naked very, very well right now, Costello is.
2:19 to go.
Davis throwing those short punches. There's not a whole bunch on him, but it definitely will aggravate you. And there's a small cut over Costello's left eye from those. And Davis is doing really well to try to maintain his hooks. He still has his back even though he's on the mat. Tough position here for Costello.
Yeah, and even if he can't get that choke, and he's making it very uncomfortable for Costello in the latter stage of this opening round.
Yeah, it's miserable when you're down there like that. He's working. Costello, to his credit, he's working. He's trying to walk the cage, trying to walk himself over. But if you take a really good look, you'll see where Davis has control of the arm. He has both hooks in.
What would be the ideal position here for Costello? It's obviously a very uncomfortable spot.
You want to reverse this. You want to turn this into where you'll be back in Davis's guard, belly to belly. What he needs to do is he has to try to drive one hip to the mat and just turn into him. Just turn, keep your eyes on him and turn in. But you can see here where Davis is just trying not to let him get good hip control. He's got both hooks in, both feet are controlling his thighs very, very well. He's got the arm hook Davis has. He has very good control. Now Costello scrambles. There's the belly-to-belly position. Great job. Short elbows by Davis, but Costello did a great job of reversing that.
And for a second, it looked like Davis might have the choke, but Costello slipped out and reversed it.
Costello did a fantastic job of defending that. You know, it takes a lot of hard work, and you really need to be patient. He showed very good composure down there.
We'll see if he can do enough in this last minute to turn the tide in this opening round.
He's got one hook in, Davis. He's looking to maybe half butterfly, a possible sweep. Good head control, but Costello's starting to posture up, lean his hips in a little bit, and bring down some punches. 30 seconds left, still plenty of time to do some damage. Watch those up kicks, boy.
Now watch out, Davis trying to kick out, almost caught Costello a couple of times to the chin.
A couple of times. Costello needs to clear that leg and clean pass right here. Clear that leg. His up
Got
kick.
caught with that one.
Yeah, just touched him a little bit. 15 seconds.
It's enough to make him wary. 15 seconds. Looks like this will be how this opening round ends.
He needs to do something. He's going to let him up. Yeah, he's going to let him up.
He's going to let him up.
He's a little tired. It looks like both guys put a lot of effort into those positions. Big overhand and a return right.
And there's the bell. A little bit of late action afterward, but that's how it's going to end for round number 1. Scott, we're in store for a handheld fight here. This one's going to be great. Well, for most of that opening round, Scott, it appeared Leon Davis had control. Zach Costello did a nice job flipping it toward the end, that final minute. Does he do enough to possibly win the round is the question.
When you take a really good look at that, you're going to say that it looked like Leon had control of that round. To Costello's credit, he reversed it late. Again, being a judge depends on what you weigh heavier, that he reversed it and stood up at the end. Who controlled that round? In my opinion, Davis did, although Costello did a fantastic job of reversing it and leaving a lot of doubt in some people's minds who won that round.
All right, we're back for round number 2, set to begin. Leon Davis and Zach Costello in the welterweight division. So far, 1 round in the books, and we're ready now for round number 2. We'll see if Zach Costello can regain control. Had a nice finish to round 1.
Oh, nice teep coming straight out of the gate, Costello. Inside leg kick and a straight left hand behind it. It looks like Costello's bringing the fight to Davis on this end.
He certainly looks like the aggressor early, maybe trying to carry over that momentum from the end of round number 1. Haven't seen much stand-up yet in this fight, but maybe we'll see it now.
He threw that kick at the end of the round exactly when the bell. It wasn't a late kick. He was already in motion by the time the bell rang to end the round, so there was no way that was illegal or anything along those lines. It's just timing. Costello's doing a really good job of holding Davis against the cage here. Foot stomps and inside knees. His head position's good. Boom, inside knee again, back up against the cage.
Doing a nice job going low, then coming back up high, going with the foot stomp, then coming up with the knee, really trying to...
He left his neck exposed, and it looks like nice job by Davis for escaping, using his head there. Let's use inside leg kick and a left hook that missed by Costello. Costello looks to shoot, and Davis defends very well. Both men throwing knees. Again, Costello leaves that head exposed. He's got to be careful there. And of course, it's not his head as much as his neck.
That can certainly be disadvantageous if he's not careful. Costello trying to dig some shots into the ribcage.
Both men exchanging knees to the body very well. This is a tough clinch game. Good dirty boxing. Nice elbow on the out by Davis.
These are the kind of rounds that can really wear you down, Scott.
Absolutely. That first round wore me down just calling it. I mean, both those guys look really, really strong in those positions, and they got the gas in great shape. And again, credit to Pat Sullivan. Look at these two guys. One win, one pro fight apiece. They're fighting like veterans, and they're nice takedown by Costello catching that knee.
Went to the well one too many times, and Costello was ready for it. And we'll see how he works these final 3 minutes. A lot of time here on the clock.
This will be a good idea. You know, we saw him on the bottom for most, Costello on the bottom for most of the last round. See what his top game looks like. You can see Davis is looking to throw up that arm bar at the moment. And Costello is doing a great job stacking. Now Costello's looking to dig his foot in to get a hook. Davis doing a good job. It looks like creating this scramble, working his way up. Nice knee to the body. Both these guys working very, very hard. Pretty frantic pace they're working at too.
Yeah, it's definitely not been an easy road for either fighter in this first round and a half. And if this does go to 3, it's going to be a...
Oh, reverse elbow! That was an amazing reverse elbow he caught him with. Now, Costello definitely got rocked, but look at him pull guard to his credit.
Exactly.
He's going to try to regroup here. He needs just to catch his breath, get his bearings. It's a benefit that he's on his back.
Davis has plenty of time.
He's throwing down those hammer fists, but look at Costello defending.
Costello's done a nice job defending here.
That's a wicked...
Definitely a little woozy at this point.
It's a wicked elbow to take, but what a fantastic job for him keeping his composure there. And Davis has his back now, trying to take advantage of Costello being a little dazed. We're back to where we were in the first round, defending that rear naked.
It appeared for a second that Davis might be able to finish the fight based off that elbow alone.
It sure did, but to Costello's credit, I mean, that was a very clean John Jones-esque spinning elbow. And you can see the swelling, you can see the cut under his left eye from it, but he's working very hard to survive this round.
I think Davis might have lulled him to sleep a bit. Really hadn't thrown anything like that quite up until that point. It really came out of nowhere, and Costello has paid the price. Davis.
Well, he must have saw
slip in some
something.
rights.
He must have saw something that afforded him the opportunity, to set up an elbow like that. You have to have that in your arsenal. You just don't
Sure.
show up and throw that.
Some crack in the defense, and he saw it, and he picked his opportunity, and it's really led to a big change in momentum in the second round. Still a minute to go. Still a lot of time here for Leon Davis to do something, but Costello's done a great job defending himself the entire fight.
He needs to start defending a little more right now, or else Magliotta's going to step in, because you can see where Davis has the mount. He's just raining down shots.
If these shots suck in through, it's going to be trouble.
Yeah, Costello's covering up well, but he needs to defend. Right now he's protecting, not defending. That's it. I think this is going to be it if he doesn't do something.
I thought he was on the brink of stepping in, Scott.
If he can pull his arm back, if Davis can pull his arm back and get a couple clean shots through.
I spoke too soon. I thought I saw him go in for the.
This is again, we're so very lucky having a veteran UFC referee in there right now. He knows when a man's in trouble and when he's not. 10 seconds left. Costello surviving this round. That was a very even round up until this elbow. And Davis really killing himself trying to finish. And look at Costello, to his credit.
Wow. Bloodied and bruised, but Zach Costello will live to fight one more round. A dynamic second round of this bout. Stay tuned for round number 3. Well, that certainly was an action-packed second round. Leon Davis turned the tide with a spinning elbow.
I'd love to see that elbow again.
Costello probably does not. Costello would disagree with you on that one.
Costello didn't see it the first time.
I don't think he did either.
But I mean, to his credit, look at him. He took that, and the doctor's checking on him right now, and he's good to go. Tough kid.
Here is the replay, Scott, you asked for.
See how he steps out and he turns right.
Ooh.
It looked like he was loading for a back fist and caught him with the elbow. Nice job.
All right, we're just about ready for round number 3 between Zach Costello and Leon Davis. It's still anybody's fight. Leon Davis, I would say at this point, probably has the first 2 rounds under his belt. We'll see if Zach Costello can pull something out in this third and final round.
Costello, again, he's not backing up. He's the one coming forward, and in that scramble, a takedown, and he has top position. Costello's a tough kid, lots of heart. Leon looking to sweep with the butterfly hooks in. He just needs to sit up a little bit more. Costello's doing the best he can, looking to pass. Good elbows from his back by Davis, the top of the head. Again, Leon trying to attack his base and his balance so he can't attack when Davis is down there, and he's doing anything to, just like that, to keep his legs off the mat to cause this type of scramble. Great job. Fantastic scramble there.
Almost went for the knee. Would have been disastrous there. Try that spinning elbow again. This time he misses.
You say one pro fight, that professional. He didn't throw the knee. He wasn't up yet.
Yeah.
Tremendous job.
Really did a good job keeping his composure.
Davis goes for the shoot and gets it. A lazy shoot to that rear leg. Yeah, you're right, Mike. Great job keeping his composure on that. We've seen a couple of times where guys get a little carried away. Nice job by Davis controlling that. Right now he's in side control and he's looking to pass. A lot of time left. Both guys are tired. You saw the pace they're keeping.
In a pretty good spot here for Davis with the fight, we would seem to think in control for him. In a position where he can't get hurt too much right here, may not inflict as much damage, but he's in a safe spot for the time being, at least with 3 minutes to go.
He's being methodical right now. You're right, Mike. He's not taking any real risks or any chances. Slowly moving up his back, slowly creeping an arm or a leg in. There you go to a roll. He didn't roll 1 second before he wanted to. A very smart fighter.
If he can soften up that defense here, with some of those rights and lefts, he could get a choke here.
If Costello's around after that elbow, he's not going anywhere right here. He's going to fight to the end. This is a tough kid.
And you're probably right on that one. 2:43 to go in this third and final round in what has been an exciting welterweight bout between Leon Davis, right now who's in control of the fight, and Zach Costello, looking to do something to stem the tide or turn the momentum in the opposite direction. He's got 2.5 minutes to go. But again, like we said, Leon Davis playing it safe, not going to take too many risks right here, considering the position he's in. And we'll see how that plays out.
He is working. He's in a huge, very advantageous position. He has his back, has the hooks in, and he's just waiting for the opportunity. He'll throw some punches, see if he can get the neck exposed. Costello, on the other hand, has done a tremendous job defending a rear naked choke anytime he's been put in the position throughout these 3 rounds.
And it would seem much like the opening round. If he can get it back belly to belly, then at least he might have a chance. But Davis is certainly making it hard for him.
Davis is rolling over, taking his back now. You know, both fighters are tired, but he's still working. He's trying to flatten him out here, stretch him out. He wants to get those hooks in really deep and expose Costello's neck. Costello's doing a really good job defending.
Unfortunately for Costello, this has been the position he's been in most of the fight, having to defend rather than being the aggressor or being able to do something on the flip side. And that may be why he's on the wrong end of a decision if it does, in fact, go 3 full rounds.
It's very tough to. I mean, right now you have to give it to Davis for the positioning he's in, the control he's had. Costello's reversed it a few times. Up until, I got to be honest, up until that elbow, it could have gone either way. That elbow was a huge strike, and it seemed like Costello's been defending since that. Defending well, but defending nonetheless.
It certainly woke him up. 1 minute to go in the third and final round. Leon Davis in control against Zach Costello.
And look at Costello, tucking the chin, working the arm up. I'd like to see him have 2-on-1 here like we were talking about earlier, 2 of his hands on 1, but he's defending well. He's trying to switch his hips, Costello is. And again, Davis holding on and throwing the short punches and the hammer fist. He's trying to tuck that arm underneath one more time. He's got 30 seconds if he's trying to finish. Now he's flattened Costello out. This is a really bad position. You see how Costello's legs are up in the air. Costello should do whatever he can to switch this position, roll over, buck up, anything to attack the base. Now Davis took his hips up and has a back mount, so to speak.
At this point, it's just all about survival in the final 20 to 15 seconds. Leon Davis in total control in this welterweight bout.
Now he has full mount, Davis has, and very little time left in the round.
And that'll do it. This one has come to an end. Leon Davis in control against Zach Costello. An exciting bout in the welterweight division, and we're going to be back momentarily with the official decision.
You can see them in the clinch here, and this is where Davis decides that elbow's available. Short, inside, tight. Fantastic job whipping it around.
This, as Scott Reed mentioned, was midway through the second round where it appeared the fight could go either way, and that right there is what turned the tide and really put this in Leon Davis's favor.
Now, I'm not quite sure if that was an elbow or the back fist caught him, but if he threw the spinning back hammer fist and he landed the elbow, it was just a beautiful, in-tight, stylish strike.
And again, 3 rounds in the books. You're taking a look
see
at
him step out. That's a hammer fist right behind the ear. You can see where the glove hit the ear, so no problem, legal shot. That wasn't, that was a spinning back fist from in tight like that. Very well done. Nice. That's a tough, real tough strike to throw.
All right, 3 rounds in the books in the welterweight division between Leon Davis and Zach Costello. Let's get the official decision from ring announcer Bill Carpenter.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 5-minute rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. For your official decision, all 3 judges, Paul Asmar, Wayne Lima, and Brian Miner, score the bout identically 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Leon Davis.
Well, no surprise there, Scott Ream. Leon Davis, the winner by unanimous decision, 30-27 across the board. An exciting bout a real technically strong performance for Leon Davis. That spinning back fist to really turn the tide in the second
Sure
round.
did.
Great victory for Leon Davis. Stay tuned. We've got more in store here at Never Surrender.